So yesterday, Donald Trump came out with a new announcement. Now, what has he been doing with regards to this government shutdown? What's been getting accomplished? Well, besides tearing down the east wing of the White House and going ahead with plans without permission, without authorization, without talking to any of the committees that are responsible for overseeing anything done with historical government buildings like the White House, he also announced that he retiled the Lincoln bathroom in the White House, got rid of the tile that has been there since the 40s, and went to marble. And of course, he thinks this is going to be some big thing that people are going to actually care about. He thinks he's winning with this announcement, that he somehow is going to be able to successfully distract away from everything failing around him. It's not working. Donald Trump's approval numbers are plummeting. He is not well liked. The things he is doing is only cheered by about 20 to 25, maybe 30% of the people. And those are the hardcore MAGAs that worship Donald Trump because they're in a cult. You know, him coming out and saying that he redid the tile in the Lincoln bathroom is a distraction away from the government shutdown, a distraction away from the fact that he went overseas while the government was shut down to negotiate deals and came back with no real deals, frameworks of deals. But even then, those countries are saying, yeah, that's not quite what we agreed to. Donald Trump is misleading you about that. He's failing at everything, so he needs to come up with some kind of a win. This is kind of like what he did when Charlie Kirk was shot. They asked him, well, you know, how are you handling Charlie Kirk's death? And he goes, well, I'm doing okay. Hey, look at my ballroom. They're beginning construction. He's distracting. He's diverting away from the real problems. You have, you know, tens of millions of Americans not going to be able to afford health care. And as of today, you know, 40 to 45 million people are potentially going to lose their SNAP benefits. Now, I know I did a video talking about how judges have said that they have to release the emergency funds. But this administration is dragging their feet. So until they get it done and resolved, people are not going to have access to food. Donald Trump is distracting, and this is the latest thing. He is running out of ideas for ways to distract from everything crumbling around him. And this is how narcissists ultimately end up. They can't distract away from everything. Everything collapses around them, and ultimately the people close to them will walk away. Watch for the Republicans between now and the midterms, maybe slightly after, to walk away from Donald Trump, because he's not a winner, and this is the best he's got to show that he's actually doing something. He renovated the Lincoln bathroom. Wow, that's accomplishing something.